Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Madam, and I'm coming back to you again. This time we're going to go over to NewsWeek, and this is about a Arby's worker who threw hot grease on a drive-thru customer. And that's what they're saying. Um, Alexander, LANDEN is the article writer, and it starts off by saying police in Hughtown, Alabama saw that an employee at an Arby's restaurant had been arrested after they allegedly threw hot grease on a customer in a drive-thru. About 3:15 p.m. on Saturday, officers responded to a report of an altercation at the restaurant, according to a statement the Hughtown Police Department posted on its Facebook page. Upon arrival, officers determined that an employee threw hot grease on a customer in a drive-thru, the department wrote. First responders provided medical treatment to the victim, who was taken to a hospital for further treatment of their burns. Police said there were no other reported injuries. During the incident, the employee was taken into custody at the scene, and the case remains under investigation, the police stated. In an email to Newsweek, an Arby's spokesperson said Sunday, that the company is aware of the incident in Hughtown, Alabama, and the team members' actions are not reflective of Arby's brand values. The team member was terminated immediately, and we are cooperating fully with local authorities. Details about the incident are still scarce. NewsWeek has reached out to Hughtown Police Department for comment. In October, at a Wendy's in Tennessee, a restaurant manager was arrested after allegedly pouring hot oil over a customer who complained that his food was cold. The victim suffered extensive burns to the left side and arm. In another incident this week in Georgia, a man was left in critical condition after being shot near a McDonald's restaurant. The DeKalb County Police Department told Newsweek Saturday that when officers arrived on the scene, they found a male in his 40s in the parking lot with an apparent gunshot wound. He was transported to an area hospital in critical condition. Fox 5 Atlanta reported the police said the shooting occurred after an argument inside the restaurant moved outside. It's a lot of restaurant chain violence going on out here in these streets. Pretty much. Wow, man. You just gotta wonder, man. I always say this, treat people how you want to be treated. And things should go fine. But given how the world is winding down or winding up, however you look at it today, it's pretty much touch and go. It was another thing that came out in the news, and I've been trying to find someone that did an article on it, but people definitely have been talking about it. I think King Jobs, he talked about it too, about the prom, because it is prom season, about the kids, posing in their prom outfits with assault rifles and handguns. What part of prom was this? This was never a part of any prom that I have ever been aware of. It is a trend. But just like I told someone else, they can't get mad if, authorities knock on their door and want to open up an investigation. Okay? Please be aware that all local authorities, federal and state and local, are using social media too. And that's how they solve some of their cases in these days and times. So please be aware of that. That's a side note. That whole thing that I just said was a side note, but back to the article at hand. The Arby's worker. No one should be assaulted that way going through a drive-through. Um, Apparently, people do have bad days. However, I don't think it was just cause to throw hot grease on a person or any of the other stories that I've talked about in this article. As details become available, I will post them and keep you updated as necessary. But now is the time for you guys to drop down in the comments, as we always do, and get the conversation going about this. Or we could talk about the prom and guns in the comment section. Whatever you like. And with that being said, thank you guys so much. As always, I am very appreciative for the views, the comments, the likes, the shares, and the dislikes. All of it helps move the algorithm forward. And I'm going to get back with you guys in the next one.